Man, what a way to end the final night. Look what we just got along the stream here. Frickin' Sumatranus, man. We got this outrageous sub. Gotta go this far away to fit it in the frame.
We did it, man. We cooked.
All right, second night in the lowlands begins now. We're driving out to the spot a little after dark, but still early in the evening, and hoping to get into some slightly better quality forest than last night. There's quite a few access points around here, no particularly long trails, but we're gonna give it a shot, poke around. We'll be spending a long time out, depending on photography, of course, but I'm optimistic that there will be some good activity. Last night was absolutely incredible, so if you haven't gone back and seen that video already, make sure you do that. It's absolutely fantastic, but without further ado, let's hang our right and get right to it. First cool find of the night is not a snake, it's this cool rhinoceros beetle, which came in sounding like a literal swarm of freaking bees all flying at once, and landed right on Jake's foot. But can you write it, please? Yeah, there we go. So cool, massive, with some of the most elongated horns I've seen on one of these compared to its body. It's amazing.
The size doesn't show from this angle. You got it.
Woo. Man, it's never going to be removed from Plato's hand.
Nah, it should be good.
I was just checking out this little swampy pond here, and on the other side I've spotted a snake resting there. I think it's just a triangle keelback, but I'm struggling to make out what pattern I'm looking at there, but it should just be a dull triangle, I think. I retrieved the snake, and it's a stub-tailed triangle keelback here. So pretty much what I expected to be sleeping on a plant around the pool. Same as we got last night in the previous video, although that one was a little less red and a little less big with a little bit more tail. But in addition to this, over here, beautiful Rhacophorus pardalis, the harlequin flying frog. I love how these females have that orange-like spotting on the back. The males just tend to be kind of dull brown, and if you see the webbing between the feet, they're so vibrant. I love this flying frog. We're just going to shoot a couple pictures in situ and release the snake here. Here's one more look at this keelback, which I've restrained, because as you can see by my fingers, he was a bitey boy, which is never fun. All right, got a little cordo here, nice little snake. That's a good one. And yeah, that's cool. Nice little cordo. Big one. Places calmed it down successfully. Very nice. So we're just herping in Lupamasa with Jonas here, and look what Plato spotted. Frickin' Sumatranus, man. Sumatranus in the tree.
I did it. I cooked.
I don't know if this is a young male or a young female, but it's got some blacks coming through on the body, which is very nice. It's not just a green bean. It's looking very, very menacingly at me though, for sure. It sees me. We saw it bright green venti. We're like, it's going to be a male sub. Then I was like, something about that head is not right. And damn, our #1 target for tonight, Sumatran pit viper and viper species number 4 of our trip so far. Yeah, there you go. We found a green bean of the rare variety, the special variety, as Sam said. I'm still not sure. Judging, the head is kind of big, so I'm inclined to say it's a young female, but you guys know I'm pretty bad at like determining the sex of snakes. But I haven't seen a Sumatran pit viper yet this year, so this is a fantastic addition, and you can tell it's already a very, very alert snake. I just wave my hand in front of it for a moment, and you can see it getting ready, taking up that strike position. Very, very cool. A few of these have been spotted in Lupamasa recently, all like these kind of young ones. I'm wondering if this is the same individual, but apparently it's not at the same spot where the other one was seen. So it could be one that's moved, but most likely there's several in the area. Obviously because they would have produced a nice little clutch, a big female in the area somewhere, the dream find, and would have produced this little baby here. But this is fantastic. What the hell? What a start. Yes, we cooked a diminutive Sumatranus. Better than none. That's for goddamn sure. Cool. All right, we're gonna keep moving because snakes are very active tonight. We think more could be on the cards. So still hunting around in Lupamasa, we got this outrageous sub, which has this incredible gold dorsal patterning. It's so different from the one that we saw last night in the previous video at the other location. That one was blue, this one is gold. Wow. I think this one has been seen here a couple times before in recent times, and it obviously hasn't been affected at all by being caught and photographed because it's just sitting so close to the ground. Like, that is not normal for this species. Usually they're way up in trees, but this absolute certified stunner here is down low for us and looking absolutely unreal. Look at that. I haven't actually seen one with this golden coloration ever. I've only seen blue or pale teal, sort of greenish adults. This one's a completely new one for me and one I'm so happy to see. What a night this is down in the lowlands of Pouring. Fantastic. Okay, we did a tiny bit of plant removal and it rearranged itself into a fantastic position. And now you can see the goat sub in all its glory, in addition to a little Sumatran pit viper. I mean, this is leagues above, not in terms of rarity, but just in terms of being an absolutely incredible snake. This is freaking fantastic. Just let me get up close and show those colors. This is exactly what I wanted to see this trip, a blue and gold sub, and man, it's just sitting here right on the edge of the trail. I think we're gonna let this one cruise back into its resting position now, but that is a freaking fantastic snake. I'm so damn happy with that. An incredible viper, one of the hallmarks of Borneo. All right, Plato, what do you think about tonight?
As one Stephen Wong would say, we did it, man. We cooked.
We cooked, man. I got nothing for you. And some other Stephen Wong classic quotes are, I got nothing for you, man. And also, no comment. Tribute to the boss. Another great find tonight. Just got my lifer hole in the head frog. Now, don't ask me why it's called that. My guess would be maybe some of those markings on the top of the head look like holes. But apparently this is quite a rare and a clouted frog that people are very keen on. And it's at least semi-rare because I've never seen it before. This is a lifer for me. Very, very cool. It's got such great patterning as well. For what seems like a fairly normal ranid, it's contrast, it's browns, it's yellows, it's even got some greens underneath the legs. They're very, very good. I was just shaking then because I was stopping my camera from rolling down into the stream. But nice little find here, a lifer frog in addition to all these fantastic snakes tonight. Let's go. Here we got a nice young Gonocephalus borneensis.
And it's turning poop brown.
Yeah, it's turning poop brown. It was the nicest green color when we first got it, but unfortunately it's already rapidly going in a color transition, and you can see those dark zigzags, those vein-like markings start to emerge. But still, it's still pretty vibrant, so good to see. So there's an elegant bronzeback in the bushes here. Makes species number 5 of the night, second bronzeback. But this is a repeat, so we're probably going to leave this one in situ. And I'm also kind of saying that because it's really, really high up and that's plant, I don't know if you can see, spiky. And there's another fawn, number 2, chilling off the side of the trail. So really good densities in here tonight. You know, this area usually tough to turn up several species of snake, but it's been pretty easy tonight. It's fantastic. Well, welcome back. Another day here in the lowlands of Borneo, and we have a third car of the trip. Absolutely incredible scenes. Now, I'm not going to talk about what happened. If you want to know what happened to this car and the effed up situation which led to us having to get it replaced, you're going to have to head over to the Patreon where I posted specifically about that and the story and everything else. But for now, we're going to get back, pick up all the other guys and head out for another night of herping.
We need to go further afield tonight.
That's the meta that's transpiring tonight, is potentially going further afield, checking out different trails, different areas, maybe a bit of road cruising, but we're not sure about the headlight capabilities on our new vehicle. So
Why the tint?
And also the
Why
vehicle.
the scuffed Bluetooth?
Yeah,
why?
We can't play music, the windows tinted.
Oh,
we've taken the classic Perodua L. Like, I don't want to talk bad on Malaysia, but this calf brand fucking sucks. It sucks so bad. It's actually insane how dry it is in Borneo right now. Hasn't rained in so long here in the lowlands apparently, and this rushing river, which you usually can't step near, is just shallow enough to walk around in from one side to the other. Crazy. Well, dry conditions surprisingly are not bad for snakes in the lowlands though, so let's start cooking. Just a couple moments after starting, Plato spotted a green bean in the tree. It's a male Tropidolaemus subannulatus, and it's pretty high up, looking cool ambushing against that tree, but we're not going to touch it up there, no need. It's looking nice, and even though it's a super, super vibrant adult male, really, really green, going to leave it in situ. Snakes are still active tonight. We've only been walking for a couple minutes, and as well as this beautiful Pulchrana signata, which I'm about to photograph. Got a little triangle keelback, so 3 and 3 nights down here, despite seeing 0 on my last few visits here. They're hanging around. They're loving it in this dry conditions. This pool is packed with frogs, and we're gonna leave this one totally in situ for now. Absolutely no need to move it. It's looking beautiful there. And there we go, guys. One of the biggest targets for tonight, and I mean big, literally, not figuratively. Huge, huge Dendrophila in here. Got to be like almost 2 meters long, that one. Probably 2 meters, if not more. Holy crap. Let me go on my floodlight beam, then we can get a good look. It seems to be in a state of confusion right now. It's in a defensive S shape, threatening the wall. It wants to threaten the earth by the looks of things. Interesting. All right, so Nick brought it out of there, and you can see like what I mean about the size of this one. Like, look at that. It doesn't even fit in the frame. I got to go this far away to fit it in the frame. And it's pretty defensive as well, which is not unsurprising. The species, if you catch them at night and in the daytime, can often be quite defensive, but so beautiful. I love these fully banded Dendrophila and Nectens morph far more than Melanota. I just feel like, yeah, although this one's lost like 90% of the head patterning. If you get a younger one, they tend to have like yellows all over the head, but this one just, and this one even has actually less connected bands on the dorsum than typically for this species. Maybe it's some kind of pattern reduction or just the individual, like an age pattern reduction, you know? But freaking hell, that head is massive as well. It's so broad. Looks like a viper from this angle. It's amazing. Yeah, 3 snakes in more like 10 minutes since the start of the walk. That's pretty damn good. And huge mangrove cat snake was one of the discussed main targets for tonight. Something we missed out on the last 2 nights in the lowlands. Good times here. Yeah, you can come and pick it up, Jake. Here's one last look at this beautiful mangrove cat snake. Like, it's crazy, so bitey at first, but they mellow out into this state where you can just like hold them by any part of their body and they barely react, even under the head. Look, yeah, no reaction whatsoever. So cool, and such an impressive animal. Doesn't look so big here, but getting it stretched out, we were all blown away by the size of this one. Here, you can, can release it.
No, wait.
There you go. Just put it back on his little branch over there. Awesome. Snake number 4 of the walk, just another subannulatus way up there in ambush, typical position on a small vine facing a larger one. Pale venter, so maybe this one's a female, maybe just a young male. Either way, we're not getting any closer. It's certainly a very snaky night. This is number 5 here in situ. Another really decent sized mangrove cat just cruising through the water here, undisturbed by us right now, which is always beautiful to watch. Look at that shape in there. It's just fantastic. I just had to run and leave that mangrove cat behind because I could hear someone shouting. Plato got this, I think it's mildly in-shed Goniosoma, but with the beautiful yellow coloration. Are you sure it's in-shed or it's not just like a dull individual? It doesn't look particularly in-shed to me at all, Plato.
It looks like it's like...
The eye is naturally blue, you've got to remember that.
Yeah, maybe it's like just going into or just going out of.
Are you sure it's not like a just a duller morph?
It could be.
Because the tail just looks normal to me. Everything looks somewhat normal about it. And I know I've seen some yellow individuals which are not as striking, but it was just sleeping low in this plant, yeah? Okay, there was a lot of confusion in that first clip, and me and Plato have got wasp paranoia because we were getting stung while trying to photograph a skink. So now every flying bug. But yeah, I'm running out of storage of it on my phone because I've been filming so much this previous 6 nights. So I'm gonna leave it as this, but we got a lovely kind of North Saba morph, Goniosoma oxy here. That's fantastic to see. We're gonna let the guys take a couple quick photos, then put it right back in its tree above the very shallow river here. Great spot, Plato. Let's go. My boy Jake just spotted this Jasper cat snake, which is yet another species tonight. Let's stabilize this branch. Get some focus. Focus. There we go. Look at that. Just coiled up right above the trail. The rarest species of cat snake. Absolutely beautiful. Beautiful greens on the venter. I don't know how well you can see that, especially on the upper part of the body, the anterior third. And then of course, those reds through the scales are just absolutely unreal. That's the kind of jasper color from which it gets its name, that color combination. Absolutely insane. I can hear the other guys coming towards us. They're gonna be in for a treat when they get here, because this is a very, very beautiful snake coiled up right here. All right, I'm doing very minimal vlogging because I'm low on storage space, but we just switched up to a different stream, one we've never checked out before, and let's hope something shows up. First area was fantastic. Had a great night so far. Anything from now on is just a bonus. Here's another one of these stream skinks that in the daytime hunt around in the water and its edges, but at night sleep up on rocks often on the side. Pretty cool. All right, filming on Plato's phone because mine's run out of storage, but this new spot turned up another flavifrons, a little baby here. Absolutely beautiful one that Plato spotted sleeping along the stream. Like, so much greens on it. A lot less blacks on the venter, but the greens are fantastic. And of course, it's still such a unique and beautiful snake with that white spot. It's already kind of late. It's already kind of late and we only did a short walk along the stream, but we may revisit this spot because I'm pretty sure nobody's ever herped here. And although the habitat is mostly secondary, that doesn't mean you can't still turn up really cool stuff, as is indicative of this little snake here. But it's been a fantastic night. I've lost the count of how many snakes we've seen, maybe 8 or 9. We could cruise something on our way back to, or on the way to the restaurant or on the way back home, but this will probably be the final clip of what's been another fantastic day of herping here. Fantastic videos, so many cool finds, such a great time. It's amazing down here despite not a drop of rain. What the batans are
Natracines.
Yeah, this is so cute. It's our final day here in Borneo. Last night got a bit truncated. I mean, we saw some snakes and Plato fell and like injured his leg, so he was all kinds of fucked up.
I'm probably retiring for a couple weeks or some shit.
Anyway, I'm not sure about the young boss, but I'm gonna be going hard tonight as it's the last night here and trying to turn something good up. I'm sure there'll be snakes around and we're gonna give it our absolute best shot to turn up as many of them as possible and maybe get some kind of showstopper. That would be fantastic. Either way, let's get right to it. First find of the night is another tailless cat gecko, which is heavily gravid and will be remaining exactly in situ here, but a good indicator of nice habitat. We're on the McSkunkington Meadow, but I did find this absolutely unreal bird. Look at that. Holy crap, that is beautiful. Don't know what it is though, but it's freaking insane. Yo, so first snake of the night is a humble fawn. We did not get the McSkunkington at this location. If the quality is a bit bad, it's just because there's like humidity on the lens on my phone and I'm too damp to dry it off, but it looks like a quite pretty one actually. Some really nice yellows there you see on the anterior third, as well as some nice colors on the upper body too. But I think I'm gonna leave this one in situ since we've seen a lot, so enjoy this little form here. All right, it's just rustled up snake number 2. I don't know how good the focus is, but you can clearly make out a blunt-headed slug snake chilling there. Really big one as well. All right, after a battle, this one's finally decided to be still for a moment. It seems like it's upending that accusation all of a sudden. Strangely not doing any of the cinnamon coiling. I did catch it very gently, but then when I got it down here, I was a little bit more firm with it and it doesn't seem interested. You know, a lot of the times these do that, but sometimes they don't. And this maybe is an individual that isn't particularly keen on doing the cinnamon roll coil, but fantastic little pattern on this one. So incredibly camouflaged. And of course, look at it, the goofy head. Absolutely classic. Such an iconic species out here. Quite common, but actually the first one we've observed on this trip. Another species to add to a very rapidly growing count, and snake number 2 of the night so far, so that's very nice. Let's see if we can find some more. Just found this Ansonia spinifer doing some stretches. Yeah, really stretching out those quads and hamstrings there. Bit of calf action too. Let's go. Alright, so the guys rustled up this beautiful big TS Fusca. This one's at least 2 meters long. You know, you can see how long that tail goes. That's like a meter in itself up to the cloaca almost. And similar to the ones we got last time in Borneo, really green on the anterior third of the body, or even I go as far as say anterior half almost. So really cool. It's a really nice trait these ones have, because the ones in KL tend to be more like grayish on their upper body, the ones in the peninsula. But these ones here, they're so beautiful. Of course, that really, really sharp eye as well. Just overall a very elegant and stunning snake, like many members of the TS genus. Just really cool. And this is species number 3 going up the stream. We just peered down off the edge of this waterfall and there is a massive Boiga cynodon crawling around down there. Judging by the stripe on the back of the neck, it doesn't seem as distinctive, so I think it's a different individual to the last one, even though we're in the same area. But we'll take a closer look anyhow. I've just got to find a way down there somehow. Here's a better look at this guy here. Extremely gentle. I gently picked it up and moved it onto this rock and it barely reacted to me whatsoever. I think this should be the same individual, so I'm gonna be pretty, well, I'm not gonna touch it much, just gonna observe it cruising around this 3-meter long Uyghur. Here's a snake. It's a blunt-headed slug snake. Just a couple seconds after that big cynodon. Let's get this one down. Let me see if I can record a capture. Come here, you. Come here. All right, let's go back onto normal filming. I'm filming with the opposite hands now, so this might get a bit scuffed. You might get scuffed real fast, but yeah, I've been really struggling with low storage space on my phone, and it feels like whatever I do, I can't fix it. I'll have that issue resolved ASAP for the next section of videos, but this one might be a little shorter than usual because I haven't been able to film everything, especially last night where I just ran out of storage and wasn't able to solve it easily in the field. But yeah, blunt-headed slug snake, they suddenly started showing up, and this is the blandest morph around, so I'm gonna put it right back in the tree. Next snake of the night, got a dusky wolf snake. Another one. We saw one of these on the previous nights. I can't even remember which night it was. I think it was the one where we got 9 species. Oh. Trying to avoid getting bitten on, although of course I don't really mind. Teeth aren't that sharp, and the guys have already seen one of these, so I'm probably just going to take a quick phone pic and then it go back in, because it can be really hard to get these to cooperate for photos. Nice. Man, what a way to end the final night. Look what we just got along the stream here. A freaking short tail up at almost 700 meters above sea level in ambush on the side of the stream, just kind of semi-camouflaged amongst leaf litter. What a way to end our trip. Holy shit. This is incredible, guys. I've only road cruised Bornean short pythons in Asia before, and that was always in like lowland, swampy agricultural land. Like, we knew they were in this area, in the forest, but way up here, almost 700 meters above sea level in a rocky hill stream, probably like the coolest habitat you can find one of these. So similar to how we found the Brongersma short python in Yala in February, sorry, the one that was like ambushing on the side of a rocky stream. Identical kind of habitat to this, although this one's got itself tucked up in the leaves, more exposed actually than the last one, or similarly, but still so camouflaged. I was walking over there, and even when I came back down, I could not see it until I got closer, just because it just looks like a clump of leaves. I was looking for a different kind of snake, I guess. But we're gonna let the guys shoot some more in situ pics, and then we'll get a closer look. Look at that. We just moved some leaves away and it's come to life. If it starts going towards the water, I'm gonna boop it back. Really nice. Now we can reveal some of that pattern. They're always this kind of chocolate brown color. All these different shades of brown. So many different shades of brown in one snake, but still very beautiful. The pale colored head blending in truly remarkably into leaf litter and earth. Nick's handling it now, and you can get a much better idea of its size. Really, really decent sized. By far not the fattest short tail you're ever going to see. I'd say it's quite a healthy weight. Not emaciated at all, but not just like some huge fat creature. Yeah, because we're right at the end of a trip, I'm having trouble with storage space on my phone. That's why I keep getting random cuts, and I haven't even been able to film some snakes we got tonight. But I'm very happy that I have space to film this one here. I was saving it to film something special, which I was really, really hoping for. I was focusing so hard tonight, really wanted to do a big kind of limitless walk. And here we got this stunning short python. Absolutely fantastic conclusion. And it might not even be the last snake of the night. It probably won't be, let's be honest. Take a good look at that head. Now there's no way of it leaping up and biting me at this angle. Such a cool combination of colors, and very, very gentle now, not biting at all. All right, we're just letting it go by the river. There's a nice little crevice here which it seems to want to go into, and I'm sure it will coil up back in ambush and be catching more rodents ASAP. Fantastic. All right, just touched back at the room, guys. Didn't film an outro, but we didn't see anything more. We went straight back afterwards. The guys wanted to head back, and there was nothing back along the trail that we'd walked, but damn, what an end to our Borneo trip. A fantastic last snake, a true showstopper. I'll catch you guys very soon.